What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's the homie you didn't know you needed, and today we're doing something a little different. I'm in a bit of a blender with Rayleigh right now in The Sims, so I'm taking a break to decompress by talking about all the products that I can't get while we're in Japan. But I'm gonna live through you guys. Please leave a comment down below if any of these things, these events you're going to or products you ever get your hands on, just let me, you know, live through your experience. So what I'm gonna do, there's a few things in the One Piece like official site that I want to go through. I'm just talking about some new products and some events coming up, kind of my thoughts on them. But yeah, we're just gonna vibe out. I'm gonna talk about these different products in the way that I want to talk about them.
I climbed the mountains and sang the songs that I like to sing.
Okay, so first off is this Learn Together deck set. So I'm super late. I missed the first print of this completely. I had no idea this was coming out. I thought the reprint was the original release, and then I was super confused how we had sales over here in July. But this set is super cool, especially if you're trying to get somebody, obviously, to play the game with you. If you have a buddy or something. But for me, so my wife plays, and she plays the Ploofy deck I built and kind of forced her to learn how to play. So this is super nice though, because it comes with the 3 decks, and I think it comes like a booklet on how to play each one, which is super dope. It's not just a how to play the game, it's how to play each of these leaders. And each of these leaders is no slump really, except for like Nami. No, Nami's fine. But you have the Nami, the blue-yellow Nami that keeps your hand super healthy and does Nami things. I've played like 2 Namis. I don't really know what she does, but she seems cool. She draws cards when you lose life or when she loses life. So a nice little, you know, yellow shenanigans card draw, great leader. I'm surprised they put the Zoro in here, because I think that didn't we just get, okay, no, so I just checked. I was thinking that we had got a Zoro starter deck, and I was like, why are we getting another one? I'm thinking of Bonnie. So Zoro starter deck, and then we have a Luffy. Now the Luffy is from this, if I'm not mistaken, is the same Luffy that we just saw in the new starter. So I understand they want to finish off the trio and have you know, the 3 OGs in here. That's cool and all, but I'm not sure why we went with Luffy for this one. But I guess as far as red decks go, if you're keeping it thematic with the Straw Hats, you can't go and grab, I guess you could have got Sanji, but then you wouldn't grab like Rayleigh and give him a starter deck when he just came out, even though Blackbeard got a starter deck shortly after he came out. But this seems really cool. If I can get my hands on this product, that'd be super dope. I might be able to, you know, pull some strings and figure something out. But if I do, I'll be able to play these at home, and then maybe we can record some gameplay like we did back in the day for just my like Smoker and Ploofy decks. We can run through different combinations of these between me and my wife, and we can kind of talk about them and see which ones we like. But I think that's a super cool product for onboarding new players. And then I also saw this. I didn't know this was a thing. I knew they did like highlighted decks, but these are like new decks, like kind of if you're beginning in the game just in general. So cross off Blackbeard, unless you just already have no friends and you don't really care, you can play that if you want. Never mind. These are all the starter decks. That just hit me. I haven't heard much about these because I've kind of been out of like the local scene. So usually that's when a lot of people will bring a lot of starter decks when they first come out, just to try them out in the meta and see how they fare. Depending on, you know, like the 10 drop Teach isn't like super expensive, so they could throw a couple in here, maybe 2. That's how they do it. So then you got to buy 2 to get your 4, but you might as well just buy the $3 card, unless Teach is shot up. I don't know. But yeah, all these decks are really cool. I love Bonnie. Shanks I never really got on, but it is what it is. So that's really dope. Next, I saw on here, so BCG. I haven't heard a good thing about a Bandai event yet. Bandai Line Fest running around, been seeing that since the first one. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a venue thing. I don't know if it's a planning thing. I don't know if they don't know that this IP is like crazy and they don't have a big enough space, or they sell too many tickets. I don't fully understand. But every time it's a problem. But if you can make it and weather the storm, these look really cool. These are dope. So this is the same Nami from the starter deck, or like the onboarding deck or whatever. For all that it matters, it's a block 3 leader. So you can slab this up and run it for the next 2 years if you want, depending on how fast these blocks go out. I forgot what the timing is on those. Art super cool. Got Carrot in the back, vibing. I don't know this scene, I don't know what they're doing, but they're having a great time and I love it. You have the full scene. This playmat is amazing. Getting both of these for $43. I'm sure as soon as these hit somebody's hand, they're getting posted on eBay, and immediately the playmat, maybe not so much. 50, 60 still crazy. The leader, I don't know if you scoop this up as soon as it hits or try to wait for it to dip, but I mean, promo leader only at BCG. I mean, it might be, that might be the lowest it gets, is when people are trying to figure out where it kind of sits in the market. But I'm not, this is by no means in any way, shape, or form, or has ever been, a financial advice channel or advice on investing in cards, but I do think that card is really cool. Also, the TCG Plus store is exclusive. I went to a store over in Shibuya. They actually had these in stock. I don't know when they released, or so they haven't even released in the States yet, which is interesting. But these are very nice. They're like every other sleeve we get for the One Piece card game. Super cool, super vibrant. I was gonna lie and say I'm not into double sleeving cards. I most certainly am, but especially cards like this, because I've had like Pokemon sleeves that just get like super dusty after so many games, and some people don't care. It adds to the, the character of the deck. I'm not for all that. I want it to stay clean for a little bit. I feel like I play with these once and immediately they are just scuffed and starting to like bend at the edges. It just gets on my nerves and it's hard to shuffle. But either way, my favorite of these is probably the Ace. I love how he's just dragging Luffy back here. The Bonnie, I just finished, like I've read the manga up into, is it a spoiler? I mean, I guess. Usopp's been talking about it since the beginning. They're in Elbath. So I read the manga up until Elbath, and they're meeting Loki. I'm trying to see what he's talking about because he seems insane. My thing is with Loki, so is he not Kaido's brother? But he's locked up. But they let Kaido free, and we saw what Kaido was getting into. So they locked up Loki and said that's good enough, let Kaido go. What is Loki really capable of? I think it's gonna be pretty insane. But just finished with Kuma in the anime. I don't even want to really talk about that, but it solidified that she is actually 9 years old. That, because of course when you first meet her, it's like I thought she was like older and was down aging to like fit into tight spaces, but knowing that she's 9 and getting aged up makes, I mean, of course it has, I'm not the first to say it, but it's like it's a little more interesting of a situation where it's like, should whatever. Okay, next we got these boxes. I'm never like super hot on these. I mean, they're cool in person. Like usually the foiling on the color part is like kind of foil. It's like shiny, but I don't love that they're cardboard. Like I don't know how much. Okay, so $24 for like a cardboard box. I'd happily pay twice as much for something akin to a boulder or like a dungeon. I don't have my dungeon, but you know the ones that like but you know the ones like I can't, I'm not gonna pull it out my closet, it's way too much work, but like the ultimate guard, like with the magnet on the front, like I would pay some money for one of those. Maybe, Bandai's working on an ultimate guard deal and we're gonna get something in the future, but that would be way cooler to me than like a cardboard box. But it is what it is. Those are cool. I feel like I've seen one. I haven't seen these over here yet, but those are nice if you like cardboard boxes. On the competitive side, we've got, or I guess this is still like intermediate, but release event OP13. Not gonna make it super sad. This would be so dope to go to, because of course this set is just full of like crazy cards, crazy art, dope leaders. Like the set is just stacked. So as far as the prize list for this event, I forget what card goes with what anime, but I know this one is animated or drawn by the animators for Black Clover. I don't watch Food Wars, so maybe this is Food Wars, and I think this one is Promised Neverland. If I just butchered those, I am so sorry, but regardless of the combinations of who drew what, great cards. Of course, the Luffy. I was gonna say, of course, the Luffy's the coolest. This is kind of drippy. This is a wild card. Foil, that goes insane. Sabo, I'm usually not the biggest fan of Sabo. Like, Sabo's cool, but like as far as cards, I never am that worried about it. And then you have the winners. Now, I don't know. I haven't won a pre-release, so I don't know if you get one pack and it has one of these in it, or if you just get a pack and it has all three. In that case, why not just give out plastic bags with all the cards in them? I don't know. These are gonna go insane, and this is a different color too. That's super cool. So I think the 6,000 and all the naming is foil. That's gonna be dope. That's a dope card. 3rd anniversary winner. Very nice. And then apply through the TCG Plus like I used to do when I can go to these. Okay, and then Treasure Cup. I'm not salty. It's not salt. Like, it's just realizing. It's hitting me 6 months in. Okay, Treasure Cup. Some crazy stuff. You know, all the application methods and formats and where it is, who cares. Black and gold Don card, super cool. We already have a gold Don. I guess it's inverted. I know we have a gold one. I don't know where it came from, but maybe this is like the inverse. So that's pretty neat. The event pack itself, you have these different cards. I feel like some of these arts are a little familiar. Maybe Law just always looks like this. I don't know. Got Smoothie. The Shirahoshi art is kind of insane. It is really riding that line. And then Kobe. Kobe's cool. Love Kobe. Haven't played the Kobe deck. Maybe I'll try that one. So I'm usually like in the Navy situation, trying to get away from, you know, black and see what other colors can do. Not interested in yellow. Okay. Sleeves. 10-piece. 10-piece bust down. I think these are slightly different than the ones they're selling in the store. Maybe this border is a little different, but honestly, so actually they're very different. I thought they were a little more similar. So this is the one that they have in the store right now. See that? See that? But the gold border is just Rebecca, not the homies in the background. I like this one a lot. The lighter border seems pretty dope. This is just the alt art card art. This is like new. So I kind of like this one better, but it is what it is. Second place gets a playmat. Good for them. It being the Cross Guild is fine. I guess they had to get some love eventually. That's okay. Champion playmat, Shanks. Yeah, they're both fine. But then you get to the winner cards. Treasure Cup, alt art card, Treasure Cup. So I don't actually know. Let me scroll up. Let me learn something. Oh, top 64 gets the Luffy. I'm not gonna commit all this to memory, but y'all can see the link. So really what we're looking at is top 32 gets the Don. I would have thought that'd be like a top 64, 128 situation. It's just a Don. But people go crazy over Don. So 16 is Tashigi, 8 is Sanji, 4. Top 4 get the serialized Zoro. That is insane. I thought that was like top. I thought that was just like the grand prize. That is crazy. Second place gets a playmat, the Rebecca, and an uncut sheet. The uncut sheets are crazy. Winning an uncut sheet is insane. I wonder if anybody's ever like chopped it up just to get the mangas out of it. Playmat, event pack, Rebecca, Gold Don. Okay, so interesting pricing. I haven't really looked at those too heavily. I didn't have the skill set when I had the proximity. Now I don't even have that. So I've been way out the loop. But these winter cards always go crazy. No, these make sense. Like this for the Rayleigh deck is insane. I mean, it's only in the Rayleigh deck, but that being a winter card is dope. The Tashigi for the Zoro, dope. This Nami, or not, this Sanji also for the Rayleigh deck, crazy. So the Rayleigh deck's about to get insane with the drip. Like, so much heat is about to go in those. This is really good. This is probably like I saw the serialized, you know, the Oda stamp or like the other serialized Luffy. I'm like, cool. Those are great. Everybody loves a nice serialized gold stamp on their card, drive the price up, super collectible. This is dope. Like, I feel like even just the pose alone, like I feel like the Luffy one, he was like, you know, too cool. He's like yeah, I'm leading the Straw Hats. This and like he was very kind of like, I don't want to say he phoned it in, but the pose left a lot to be desired. But it's Luffy. Like he's just very kind of like silly. Zoro, I feel like he doesn't have anything to prove, but he proves himself every time. He does not miss. In this art, this foil is about to go insane. I don't want to talk about the price. Out the gate, raw. Winter cards are going for what, like something stupid, something silly. Rebecca Winter. Wasn't there a Rebecca Winter card? Yeah. Ooh, I have no idea. Kind of the same as the not the same. Oh, not the same at all as the Nami card, where it's like, oh, does it go up? Does it go down? Like out the gate, this is about to be hot. I think it's going to be very high. It's going to get a few snatched up, then it's going to slow down, and people are going to start. We're going to see a dip on these as well, because this is going to start hot. Card's insane. I love it. You got the Straw Hat in the back. I mean, the leader. Not my type of gameplay, but I mean, like, I can't, you know, front like, I mean, Zoro's just the best. Zoro's just the best. You can't see it once again. It's too high because it's above the homie Brook, but like, he's just the homie. Judge Pack, bunch of not heat. I mean, I guess that's cool. I guess this can be cool one day when Sugar's like actually good with more than like one set of support. But what's this? Championship. Forgot what tabs I had open. So this is going on now, or maybe the second or the first phase is like ending. August to September was season 1, season 2 is December, but the championships are in Japan in March. I don't know what that means. I've never paid attention to that, so I don't know if that's something you can attend or it's worth attending. Are there promos? Like, what is the sitch on that? But yeah, this same thing. Heat, another Zoro. This is an interesting. I've seen this Zoro maybe in one deck. I don't think I've ever seen this in like a meta deck. The art is insane though. Oh, it's a Gawa-san. Of course it is. Of course it's crazy. This is. I need this as like a poster. This is so cool, and this border goes hard every time. Every single time. And then, so that's third place. Crazy. Second place. Oh, same card with second place. Yeah, keep it. Keep it. Yeah. No notes. This is a crazy card. Then you have event packs. Oh, it's all of these. How do you get event participation? You get 2 event packs. Top 512. So really, as you come through, you're getting more event packs and celebration packs. Then you start getting into the sleeves, and then top 16 starts getting card sets. That's super cool. I've never paid attention to the prizing. I just know like the winner packs really, and kind of like the top cards, because I don't go to these events. I'm not that good. But one day, maybe. Yeah, these are dope. The sleeve is a little confusing. It's okay. I don't know what's really happening. It's Uda, so like that's fine. But like playmat, classic. Seeing this on every YouTube thumbnail. I mean, it's the championship like banner, but still. Yeah, then you got season 2, same situation. Different sleeves. The OG warrior or the OG emperors, that's cool. Sleeves. Why so many sleeves? I don't like cardboard boxes. Like, they're fine. It's just like not the coolest thing it could be. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. If you like these and I'm missing some like secret stuff, like, are they better for like slabs? Are you putting slabs in a cardboard box? The cardboard just never really made sense. These are super dope. I got those in the sim. More of the same. Ooh, Kid Pudding. Here's that Kobe. Why are they showing these? Let me back up. Oh, side events. Okay. We were just scrolling through side events for a little bit, but there's so much cool art in this game. They can just repackage, resell. And I wonder if they reprinted a lot of those, because like that Kobe is definitely an older offline or online, I forget, prize. So do they just have some in their back pocket, or do they actually reprint that? It's not like it's a heavy printing, so they can just add it onto a sheet. Like, I know how printing works. Either way, that's gonna be it. I just wanted to yap a little bit. I like this. I like keeping up with what's happening across the pond, so then when I get back, I can just smoothly go back into the fold of mainly locals, unless I can actually get some games in and work on my fundamentals. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming. If you can make it to some of these events, I would definitely recommend it. I'm a little too far, so I won't, but when they have the championship in Japan, maybe that's something I go to. I don't know if the side events are like strictly Japanese, which would make sense, but they know people are traveling for these events, so maybe they have something, or at least like some promos, like the BCG events, or getting like the Nami and the playmat. If you can make it to some of those, I think those cards are going to do really well, and I think it's just cool to add to the collection, even if it's not like a flipping situation. I'm not a big flipper, but with those being, you know, block 3 leaders, like the Nami in particular, I think it's really cool. If you can make it out, slab it up, run it at locals. But yeah, I'm gonna just keep yapping. That's all I got for today. This is probably going up before the sim gameplay, and then I gotta figure out what deck I'm playing next. We're working on a Rayleigh video now. I'm gonna record another video with some actual games. You'll see when you see it. But probably run Rayleigh again, and then maybe mix it up. I'm kind of feeling maybe Sugar. I don't know why. Maybe I just change colors completely. Try like a red yellow, or even like the blue yellow Nami. Red yellow. Who's red yellow? Anyway, try some different color combinations. See what feels good. Kind of like what mindset can I get into a little bit easier? Because with Smoker, it was very straightforward. It's like get rid of body, swing face. That made sense to me. Aggro, for some reason, is a little difficult for me to find that turning point in the game where you go from aggro to playing a little more defensive, like defending life versus defending characters because you want to go game. It's just, I think it's just a skill thing. It's definitely a skill thing, but it is what it is. All right, that's gonna be it for today. If you're feeling the vibes, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Did the piece early. Peace.